So we on 16 now.
People were like, man, I ain't paying $150 for this game. As soon as y'all saw the play, well, as soon as a decent number of people saw that playground, take my $150. I apologize for even saying that. See what I mean? So it's like they sold you all of this. They sold you this big old bill of goods, and people bought it, hook, line, and sinker. But then there may be some stuff that's messed up. Like some people are upset about the creative player in 2K after these guys did a trailer talking about the creative player and like, oh, we have this robust suite of editing you can do and all these different player models and all these high hairstyles and we got all this stuff in the game. See, but you can't do all that. And people were saying, and no, excuse me. People were saying that they already liked what was done in years past. And then you see a whole bunch of people going in and complaining and saying, man, that's the thing I don't like about 2K. They always take something out. You know, they take something out that was already working fine. Nothing was wrong with it. And they take it out and act like they got to redo everything. So these are the people saying these things. So it's got nothing to do with me. So that's the thing. There are things that 2K does switch up on their end as well. So it does happen. Come watch the line of scrimmage and then run back and cover a deep post. When he had Harrison running with other thing on the fly like sharp for sharp. Oh, okay. All right.
But here's the question too. Here's the real question. And listen, this is not us trying to challenge anything. But the real question would be, how do we know? Are we just talking about 2K in general or 2K football? There hasn't been a 2K football game since 2007.
Oh, well, yeah, 7. You're right.
The NFL game 2004. So that what are we saying? Are you just saying that 2K doesn't change rules in general, or are you just talking about football? You know. But I don't know. But here's the last winner of the Xbox One. Let's go ahead and run it. How do we know? Are we just talking about 2K in general or 2K football? Actually, it's already up. It is Josh Bell equals football games since 2000. The username. The Twitter handle is @MLB The Show Tweet. @MLB The Show Tweet. You are the latest winner of the NBA Live 18 Xbox One.
Alright.
Digital code. So congratulations to you.
So what team we gonna run with this time?
And we'll run this last one and we'll pretty much be done with the show. Hopefully this guy, man, I'm really hoping that you know, I hope you have an Xbox One. Because if not, we're gonna have to, you know, re-enter these codes. What I'll do, guys, is for any codes I have left over, I'll give them away sometime tomorrow. Maybe during the day. You know, I work from home.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith.
Maybe during lunch I'll do a quick stream or something like that, and we'll see if we can make.
For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers.
But yeah, Smitty, man, you got any last words, last results, man, in regards to
they
these
have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do
two
just
games
that.
or anything that you've been able to
And Klay
possibly
Thompson, the
see
son
from
of former
2K that you picked up a
overall
little
pick
while
Michael Thompson, when he gets hot,
ago
he can
before
take
we
over
get out of here?
games.
And you know what?
Nope, nothing from 2K yet. Still waiting on the update.
Incredible is that to get 37 in a quarter.
It's just about done. Like it's kind of maybe like another 2 minutes or so. So obviously not nearly enough time to really be like, yo, let me tell y'all something. But
the fans are making noise here
inside
the Oracle Arena.
Both games are good in their own right, like I said.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analyst Clark.
Both games trade off, like I said. You know, like we've been talking about. And I mean, look, at the end of the day, the way I treat these games is I go ahead and I rent games, see what they're about, play the demos accordingly, and then I make my decision. If the game's good, then I go ahead and I holler. I'll go ahead and make the purchase. If both games are good, then I go ahead and get them eventually. But my thing is,
Durant against LeBron.
Since Live is selling their game at $40 before launch,
Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there. There are very few players.
I don't see the problem in jumping on that. Like, I really don't. I'll go ahead and get
the plus minus for the Warriors with him on and off the court.
Before it launches at 60, I'll just go ahead and get it.
Thompson outside, but Trey.
And holla at it and see what's up, because you know what's going to happen is you're going to have people that are going to play 2K, not like certain things, and then you got Live to look at across the way.
57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise.
And vice versa. So that's the whole point.
Being able to play with other all-stars, quite honestly, Kevin, but you can't discount the
That's definitely the whole point.
Off-season to be ready for the
yeah, man, and
now here's Curry, and Green gets it to go.
Well, Merry Christmas.
In regards to real quick, the Cubs.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in, the screen from Thompson. Irving dishes to Thompson. Curry with the steal.
I'm about to say the concert. The contest here, because by the time I finish saying this, we should have.
They double team Curry. Thompson left side. Passes it to Pachulia.
Have that last winner. Shout outs to Ben Ryan Anderson, because he just sent me a message.
He did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play. Wow.
Like, I'm confused. Are you giving codes away for J.O.? Because I didn't actually enter.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. He said that the key to the game will be how well they
put in work.
Your contest. And I was like, no, it's basically the hashtag, guys. So.
Whether it's passing, shooting, or penetrating, we need our guys in the backcourt to really.
Again, if you don't win here from me, it's a chance that you will be.
Bet that Irving will be their focus defensively.
It's great to hear from you, Doris.
And for
selected from someone else, like Smitty has code, Shot has code.
It's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest, and I think that's his confidence.
So I'm sure Tico has code. I'm sure
really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Guys like QJB, it's a plethora.
Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 5.
Of people, you know, most of us have 10. So I mean, I just named probably close to.
Just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. James with the bucket. And if you're
100 right there. So there's chances. So if you don't win tonight from me.
Feeds to Livingston. Some nice passing by
Golden State. You know, it's like playing the bottom. You got some more chances. Smitty might hook you up.
Here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
Some of those people I just named has codes as well. Hit.
Love with the screen on Durant. The drive by James.
Here's the last code. I will announce that for the PS4. And then after that,
back to Thompson.
I wasn't supposed to be passing to him. I was trying to pass it up.
And I'll get my last thoughts here, and then we'll be done. You know, we led a little over past 10.
Assist by Curry as that one goes in. Green's got his
So I
second.
think it's all good. So the latest winner, this is PS4, Andrew. Whose name is Andrew. Twitter handle is Andrew Taylor 112. Andrew Taylor 112, and let me include in his congratulations tweet that is an NBA Live 18 digital code for PS4. Alright? And keep in mind again, guys, some of these people may not have the console. And, you know, if they're not watching tonight, I'll have to explain it to them via Twitter. Unfortunately, the way I have these codes, there's no way for me to interchange them. I'm not the bank. I don't hold. You know, I can't just say. Well, let me say this.
You mentioned GA the Cavs and their comebacks.
No, in the past they've done that. Where I can say, oh, I need X amount of codes for this, X amount of that. Doesn't work like
Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback
like that now. Same way with Madden. They generally give us 5 and 5. So
no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe.
You know, again, if I drew all 10 of these tonight and it was all Xbox One, everybody can win. So that's why, you know, whatever code, whatever name I draw for that particular console, unfortunately, if you don't have it,
to lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
I'm sorry, man, my hands are tied in every bar. So some of these codes may find a way.
Play in the first quarter. It's Curry with the drive. Launches it.
There is one person as well that I see they don't follow me, so I can't send them a message.
The Cavaliers trail by 7.
So codes like that might reappear. So, you know, it's never over. Never. So you may have an opportunity. If not me, hopefully Smitty will hook you up with somebody else. So my last impressions, man. Again, just happy to have 2K. That's how I'm approaching it.
Just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game.
That's how Smitty's approaching it. I went against my word and I said I wasn't going to buy 2K right away, but you know, playing 2K, you encourage me not to play and get it now.
Irving's got 5.
I'm nice in these video games.
You know, I think a lot of you guys expect us to have these games. You know, with us being having the Sim Standard podcast, number 1, and number 2, you know, even if you follow us just for the gaming aspect, a lot of you guys expect me to have certain games and get my critique on it.
Hard for the first quarter,
City
guys.
as well, because we stream. So, you know, we're almost in a position where we have to buy a certain game. Let's be real. Now, if a game was horrible, we wouldn't buy it. When I played the Prelude and I felt like it was trash, I wasn't going to.
Whether we made shots or not, we felt like.
But I think 2K looks rough.
Is tremendous as Curry talk about what a struggle it is. You know, you're watching.
Probably tonight for a little bit, not, you know, not that much, but for a little bit. I've spent a little time maybe in my league. Well, you know, I might just do some play now. Play 2 or 3 games.
How he's able to take it that one notch forward.
With some different teams so I can feel them. You know, give my little thoughts on it there as far as, you know, my internal thoughts, and then, you know, all tomorrow I'll be playing it. But yeah, and
defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Live comes out tomorrow too. Live actual release date is tomorrow.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second.
2Ks is you didn't pre-order, you're waiting until Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. So, listen, man, and give it a shot. I advise you to red box.
17, they had
if it's in red box.
Balling on
Not to think of great shooting when you think of Kevin Durant. He's really worked on
He'll probably be in the red box.
is his playmaking.
But live might be in there because more people may be out there trying to.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
Okay, so actually both of them will probably be available in Redbox. Give it a try there. You have
And Pachulia drops them both. Getting back to
EA
Durant's
access.
playmaking, something
Give
we've
it a
seen
10-hour
Jordan
trial.
do, something we've
You
seen
rather
Kobe
watch somebody else
master.
play. I'm sure there's going to be people playing it tomorrow.
Win championships.
Smitty, I know will be streaming it very soon. If I don't stream tomorrow, it's a chance I'll be able to stream.
There you go.
In sometime Saturday.
He's all about that ring.
Hey,
Nothing fancy
so we
there.
got.
Didn't
Oh,
need it.
Nope.
and last but not least, let me ask Smitty this because I know Smitty doesn't follow it as closely as I do.
Shit out of here.
And I'm going to do a video tomorrow because people have been asking for it from me. And by the way, where's my
It's a pick by Love. LeBron kicks to Love.
boy Gambino, man? Gambino, if you see this, that was my guy, man, for the boxing stuff. You know, me and him used to see eye to
Warriors leading by
eye a
7.
lot. And he was the one who always did the fight preview. So I used to just fall back.
Oh.
Missing.
Well, yeah, Triple G going
I
knock
used to just
knock
enjoy
Canelo
his
out.
stuff.
Right hand.
I don't have to just do something because somebody else doing it. I just enjoy his stuff. But man,
I thought, I honestly like
that ain't really on YouTube
16,
like that.
2K16 was better than 17.
I'm gonna do a fight preview tomorrow. Give you my
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead
thoughts
for
on
long.
it. So I'm gonna save them tonight. But real quick, Smitty, we'll let this close us out.
Last guy on the list.
Step back shit.
Attention to detail.
What's your thoughts, man? From afar.
Yeah, I like this one better
Triple
than
G or Canelo?
Golden State's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
Oh yeah, and I'm playing.
I'll probably just say Triple G.
Show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession.
Both guys are nasty in the ring, but you know I'll say
Not so much fun probably to coach against.
The Warriors leading.
Triple G. He's an up and comer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's establishing himself very firmly, but you know, but that's I'll just go with him.
Master Livingston, just 5 to shoot.
Both of them, like I said, both of them are, I want to say, ruthless aggression style.
Tries again. Thompson with the rebound.
But
The Cavaliers
they both
trail
bring
by
some
5.
legitimacy to the table. So it'll be, like I said, it'll
Love outside. Fires the
be
3.
an interesting match.
Nobody
It'll be an interesting
and the
match.
Warriors taking it the other way.
Yeah, styles make fights.
They led by as many as 11 points. And Thompson gets it to go
And
in.
y'all
on
wait for that
this
tomorrow.
one.
I'm gonna do some self-promotion right
Triple
there.
G
I'm gonna tell
knocked
y'all
out
who
in
I'm
like
gonna go
the
with
7th round.
and tell you why.
350 on Triple G.
And also, well,
Taking all bets too.
I'll give you this sneak peek right now because Oscar De La Hoya said, I agree. It's probably not going to go past 6 to 8 rounds.
Twitch muscles of some guys, but his power and effort.
If this fight go past 8 rounds, I'm going to be surprised, Jack. Somebody get knocked up. Ow. Some
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Kevin
somebody
Durant.
going 90
Steph
now.
Curry is subbed in for Sean
But again,
Livingston.
I will tell y'all who I got in my separate
And the Warriors lead by 9.
video because I don't want to steal my own thunder from that. But yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. And yeah, that's about it. So guys, we appreciate y'all tuning in with us tonight. Continue watching the rest of this game if y'all been watching it. Deshaun Watson is seconds up there, up 10-9, 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter. I'm gonna be a little biased here. I would like to see Houston
The Cavaliers trail by 11.
put Cincinnati in a bind, have them 0-2, and I would like to see the young boy get a win. You know, get his first win. That'd be great to see. You know, he's on a big stage, so to speak. It's Thursday night football. So outside of that, if you get
cut into this league,
guys are into fighting, boxing, this is the one. That fiasco
86% from the line.
you know, his free
a
throw
couple weeks
percentage
ago,
has
and I still
dropped
haven't seen it.
but not
Stuck to
really
my word.
enough to raise
Trash.
any red flags
This
to become
is
alarmed
the
about.
fight. This is the fight of
Here's Jefferson. Crafty move. Nice touch on the bench.
Big boy
probably
moves.
this
Jefferson's got
decade.
his
Let's be
first
real.
bucket of the night.
This the one. The Kovalev Ward fight. That was a good built-up fight, but no. Not like Canelo Triple G. This is going to be interesting. So tune in to that, and yeah, we'll talk about that later. But all right, man, that's all we got, man. Hey, again, real quick, if I announce your name tonight here in the stream or here on Twitter, make sure you hit me up. Please
absolutely over the course of a game.
Follow me, and you can unfollow me right after you're done getting your code. I cannot DM you the code unless you follow me, or I could just send it to you in the timeline, and I'm sure somebody else will get it before you do. So, it would behoove you, like they say, behoove you to follow me at least momentarily, and I can see in your code. All right, man. So that's gonna do it for tonight, man. But we'll be back at you guys next week. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the fight. Enjoy some.
Thompson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Warriors.
Give me some. Yes.
All right. Peace.
Well, you talk about
working baby. All right, so now that they off, I'm just gonna continue to be on here, and I'm just gonna do the talk. Let's go. Let's go, Irvin. We need you to ball. Okay, now they're guarding 3/4 of the court. This is what you do when you do that. You just take it within the
steal. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. On up the court. And he gets it to go. And that's now 10 points for Klay Thompson.
Agility leads to thievery there as he's got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points than the open floor.
Anderson passes to Smith. Stolen by Bergeron. Thompson for the triple. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've reached half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal. And what a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 11 points, 4 steals, and 2 rebounds. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of...
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
Let's go, guys.
You know, Curry is playing extremely well. He's got 11 points. He has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
That's cool.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Draymond Green is out there at Durant, and it's Pachulia in at the center position. Curry kicks to Pachulia. Moves back up, and Green gets it to go. Green's got 8 points.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
And Thompson throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
And they're able to recover. Curry's shot is good.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness. You know, the Cavs had a slow start to last season compared to how everybody thought they would play. Still, it was the best start for Kevin Love in his career, and would end up being the most winning team he's played on. Says something about how long he's waited for success.
Pachulia, no luck. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Irving attacking from 10 feet out, and Durant sends it back. Here's Thompson. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Love, who would also go on to make his first postseason appearance, played in the first round last year. It was a complete 180 for him in what he was used to at Minnesota.
And even though there were ups and downs for Love last season, you know that he must have enjoyed winning for a change. And being in the league so long without making the playoffs, he finally got a chance to play in the postseason.
Shaun Livingston, he's checked in for Curry.
I mean the Lakers.
For Cleveland, they've gotten just one of their first
four shots to fall
since coming out of the lock with the break. Durant, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
That's good.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
We down by 15.
Warriors leading by 15.
Straight these niggas.
Livingston dishes to Green. Green with a screen for Durant. Shoots. That doesn't go either for Durant.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
He kicks to Livingston. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
To the paint, here's Livingston, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Let's go.
When you think about Shaun Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken part in.
Yeah, this is the one that gave me the most problems. 16,
Kevin, he was
16 and 14.
Assists a game as a teenager.
Everybody liked
the
15.
Shot was improving every year.
Like
then the devastating
16.
knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Fry comes in for Thompson, and it's Jefferson in for James.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Livingston kicks to Durant. 14 feet away.
Good D.
And Irving
we need to keep Love on Durant. That's what we need to do.
Irving's got his 4th rebound in this one. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Golden State gets called for the foul.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again.
Let's go, guys.
What a happy ending for him.
David West is checked in for the Warriors. And Cleveland also making a change. Anderson's checked in. Livingston kicks to Iguodala.
Plus it was harder to steal on this one, I think.
The Cavaliers trail by 15.
That's why I liked it.
Outside Irving. Here's Anderson. Yes.
There you
and
go.
It's Irving picking up the assist.
There you
got
go.
his second basket of the game.
Birdman.
The Warriors have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Thompson. Hit balls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Let's see what's going on in the football game.
Left to play in the 3rd.
Football night in America.
Irving with the ball. He has 7. There's a good screen.
WNBA type thing.
He dishes it to Fry. Iguodala with the steal. Pass to Durant. Goes up the baseline. The Cavaliers pull it in.
No doubt.
Big girl playing Brittany Griner
here in this quarter.
Take it to the rack. Where's my foul? They never call foul.
And they're pushing it up.
I don't think I got no fouls in none of the 2Ks ever. Except for 14. I used to always could draw fouls in 2K14.
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV. No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
Steph Curry's checked in for Shaun Livingston.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Iguodala draws the double. Outside Durant.
He out.
Pocket 6. Knocks it
He out.
loose. It's stolen by Jefferson. Anderson with the ball. West picks him up. Here's
There you
Fry.
go.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Fry's got 5.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
That feed by Iguodala, really good example of his passing ability.
It's Anderson with the drive, and there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2.
2 fouls for Durant.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Irving. It's tipped, stolen by Thompson. Warriors leading by 17. Outside Durant. And Curry, here we go. And that one's good. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Well through 3 quarters.
They said it's a barrier that can't be broken.
And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup. But we'll see how much things change up here. The Cavaliers trail by 19. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Iman Shumpert is out there with Smith. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. Smith's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist by Thompson. And that's now 7 points for Andre Iguodala. Cavaliers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Curry against Shumpert. It's deflected, and they get it back. LeBron kicks to Smith. 3-pointer.
There you go.
Offensive rebound.
And the shots just continue.
It is so hard to offensive rebound with these John.
Here's Thompson. Iguodala outside.
Good pass.
Golden State moving the ball.
Pass.
Julia, good.
All right, they freaking me
As
now.
they continue to just dominate this game,
They
you
freaking
have to
me.
wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it, you can see it, in part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Curry can't get it to go. Cavaliers have gotten off to a rough start in the 4th quarter.
There you go.
Over 4 so far. And
Thank
there's
you.
the
Finally a
whistle on the
foul.
shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life.
LA winning by 5 midway through the 2nd quarter.
Can
Okay.
do that for him.
And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. He also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, Klay Thompson was lights out in terms of shooting. Clark, he has never had a problem knocking one down.
Well, the first player in league history to notch 500 made threes in his first 3 seasons in the league. That is remarkable.
Looking at who's out there now
Hey,
for the
it's
Warriors.
killing me.
Anderson Varejao checked in for Pachulia. Smooth comes in for Klay Thompson. And Ian Clark subbed in
This is
for
the year
Curry.
that Cleveland won the ring,
Got
too.
a chance now to catch up on some numbers. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the
But I
stat
had
sheet of their
downloaded
excellent
Embrace
defense.
the Pace, his
Leaving no
roster.
room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
I played
For
horrible this
Thompson,
game.
his 3-point three-pointer was
I play like trash juice. I haven't played this one in a while though.
His game every season. He's become a very good defender and broadened his offensive game as well.
Oh God!
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated.
I play like trash juice.
Clark, the pass to Varejao. Iguodala draws the dump. Clark dishes to Varejao.
Good pass. Good pass.
The drive by Iguodala. Here's Clark. Love grabs the board. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, and speaking of Thompson expanding his game, he's also come out of his shell a little bit. Very quiet early on, but he has gotten more and more comfortable in the league and becoming more outspoken.
Green passes to Smooth. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Smooth's got 5 points in the quarter.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
He feeds it to Clark. On the wing, Iguodala. Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup.
And now we can
bust
see
me,
them
y'all.
really working it
So
inside.
I'm 1-1 in my 2K marathon.
That's fueling this run.
I killed the Lakers.
Here's Clark.
Game 1.
Green kicks to Clark to the left side wing.
There you go.
Here's Smooth. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Some changes for Golden State. West.
You know what I should have did? I should have did my team.
And Kevin Durant
my
is
team.
subbed in for
This
Andre
one
Iguodala.
is lit.
And Cleveland with a change here too. Jefferson's checked in for Kevin Love. West with the steal. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. And Jones sends it back. They get it back. Here's West. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses.
And Taurasi, she's a problem, y'all.
Well, David West's usage and overall numbers have ticked away with time.
Also sponsored by Pringles.
Not the over 50%.
Sponsored by Mountain Dew and Pringles.
On the block.
Roof shot.
First free throw is good.
And for West, a lot of what he brings to the table is just professionalism, leadership, and a real example of how to get the most out of what you've got. He keeps everybody on the team focused, too. When he speaks, guys listen.
And both free throws good for West.
West guy's still very strong as a player, but clearly it's his leadership that sets him apart. Does all those little intangibles that help teams win games.
Stolen by Durant.
I was trying to give it to Jefferson.
On the break. And he finishes the break with a layup.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt.
I hate that about this one. That's the only thing I hated about this.
Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I was playing the Prelude.
Cracked it open and made it an
Training camp mode.
No contest.
I was just using the icon passing to pass the ball around just with the icon passing. That joke was so dope.
And see, this was just a
all the way around the horn
for Stephen Curry. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Picked by Varejao.
I was looking like a real point guard out there.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Clark. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
He killed me on this one.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Give me some. Give me some. Come on.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Boy, Chris Anderson, certainly one of the more colorful players we have in the league. kind of took over where Dennis Rodman.
I like the transition defense on this one. That's what I like.
You can rebound and defend. You got a tattoo parlor going on too.
Yeah, Bird.
And talking about Chris Anderson, he was actually out of the league for a couple years, reinstated back in 2008.
Thank you, Bird. At least we got 50. They killed me this game.
Finished second in the league in block shots going back.
I think they dialed the difficulty down a little bit.
I remember
the 2Ks
most about Chris Anderson in the 2005 NBA Slam Dunk Contest. He unsuccessfully tried the same dunk 8 times. Count 8. And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They sure can, because they've earned the win.
Smooth, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bug.
I'm a master at triple threat.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah, right.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Clark. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me.
Kevin, I'm here with Andre.
Thinking that they should give me a